Alright, this was a pretty cool find. Either a 1959, 1960, or 1961 Economy Jim Dandy tractor. You can see the serial number right there. Really cool find. It has the tiller attachment for it that supposedly was working. And then the mower deck as well. Really hard to find both of them. Has a 12 horse Briggs & Stratton engine in it. So plenty of power for this little thing. You can see the mower deck is in pretty decent condition. Still has the belts on it. The tiller looks like it was used. Pretty cool. All original parts on here. The battery is supposed to be mounted underneath the seat right here. There's a little wrench in there. That's where the battery box was supposed to be. Has a generator on it for electric start. Has the manual tilt on it for the tiller. A bunch of different notches in there for different positions. It got reverse, and I think it's got 3 or 4 gears. Really unique. You can see a belt goes down to here and spins this, which in turn spins the tiller. You can see the blades in the back moving. Everything has grease gun attachments to it. Steering up here, it's pretty cool too. Has not ran in a couple of years. It looks like it's kind of janky. The wiring's all messed up on it, so we're gonna have to figure that out. But yeah, pretty cool. We've got all the parts for the mower deck to work here. All the different pulleys and belts and attachments, so it'll be cool if we can get this thing to mow some grass and to till up some dirt. The plan is to get this thing going, and then we'll make a small garden with it. So hopefully by the end of the video we can have this thing running and driving. A walk around. Pretty cool. Little mini tractor here. So this whole piece of hood comes off. So originally, I believe the generator was supposed to be right here, coming out through the end right here. But looking down into here, it doesn't look like the belt would line up correctly with that. So I wonder if it has a different engine in it than before. Not 100% sure. But we'll leave the generator right there for now, and we'll see what we can do here. So here's the solenoid that leads to the positive on the battery, coming up to the solenoid, and then it goes down to the generator down here for positive, and then it spins that. So the negative part of the terminal is right here. So this wire, this black wire going to here. So that's negative. We've got the on-off switch right here, it looks like. Possibly for lights. That one is for key. The key appears to turn. So that's probably just the on-off switch. You've got black going into there and yellow. So that's like a ground. So basically what that does is disconnects the ground. We've got, what is this thing? It's a rod right here that's not connected to anything. It looks like it used to be a choke. Or still is a choke and not hooked up. Not too sure. There's a rod that's disconnected right there. I believe that's a choke. Thinking. Let's see, where's the throttle? This must be for the throttle. So that's throttle. I think. Let's see here. Where does this thing lead to? This rod leads to something. From the choke. That looks like that's the throttle right there. That should be hooked up to here. Huh. So I think this goes right in here, pretty sure. One of these. We'll have to figure that out. And then this thing goes somewhere too. Looks like possibly a choke. I think it goes to right here. There's a butterfly right here. That looks like it might be the choke. See that in there? So I think that hooks up to this rod. Somehow. Engine turns over. Feels like it's got compression. Generator spins. That's good. Alright, we're gonna kind of just play around with the settings here, try to get everything hooked up. We'll come back and see what we've got. Alright, hooking up the throttle and the choke. It's going to take a little modifying to the carburetor, so we'll come back to that once we get this thing to spark. Here. Alright. Nothing's happening, nothing's frying yet. Alright, let's turn the key to on. Key is on, nothing's sparking. Nothing weird happening. Try to jump this thing. Okay, that's working. Okay. So it looks like that switch right here needs to be connected to that one right there to start. So that's what triggers the starter motor. So we'll have to come up with a switch to do that. No key works in here, so we'll have to modify that too. Maybe just a switch. So it looks like at least the generator is working. Let's check the oil. The oil's down here. It just see if that's filled up. There's no dipstick. Let's see what this oil looks like in here. Oh, it's really filled up. Ooh, that is some black oil. Holy cow. That definitely needs to be changed. But it's all the way up. It's right at the tippy top here. So, plenty of oil in it for the first start. If it does start up here. We'll see if it has spark here. We got it here. There's a bunch of debris in there. I might blow that out before going any further. Yeah, let's blow it out with an air compressor. Old Champion plug. Pretty carboned up. Well, does she have spark? We will find out here right now. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we've got spark. Hopefully you guys were able to see that, but we've got good spark. Are our threads stripped or something? There we go. I think that's good. We will see here. It's hard to do throttle open without the throttle working. We'll try, but it looks like we've got about 90 psi, which from you guys telling me in the comments, that's right around what we want for a Briggs & Stratton. So I think we're good there. Cool. Alright, so we're getting spark, we've got compression, so now we're working on fuel. Let's get the air filter off of here, check that out. We'll blow out that air filter. Looks pretty pretty dusty. That is an interesting carb. It looks like this whole thing is just one unit. It looks to be that way. I think it is. So we'll take off that carb and go through it. I kind of want to just see if it runs before we take it apart. Just to see what it sounds like. Is there any gas in the gas tank? Is there a little fuel valve? Oh yeah, there is, right here. We'll see if that leaks or not. Alright. Any gas in here? Ooh. Get a flashlight. Doesn't look too bad in there. A little rusty, but not horrible. Looks pretty clear. So let's dump some gas in there and go from there. Alright, so check this out. I actually got the key to work. So that key did fit in there. It does say Briggs & Stratton on the key, so it definitely is the correct key. So that works for this, the kill switch, and the ignition switch. We've got it hooked up, so now it spins correctly. Let's add some gas to it, and we'll see if it fires up here. Alright, let's see if this is going to leak down here. Gas is coming through, it's leaking a little bit. Just a little leaking. Alright, let's see if she flares up. Running. She runs. That's pretty crazy. You can see all the mice flying out of there. Gas tank here. Here's the gas line going in. Get out the carb. nothing coming out of there. Oh yeah, there is. Alright, there's good gas flow. So it must be with the carb. So we're getting gas to the carb. Put that back on there for a second. Alright, let's see if she fires up. Nothing. So I wonder if the carb's not getting any gas. Alright, we got the carb off of here. Alright, we got the carb here. You can see gas goes in through the nipple right here and goes down into the float bowl. So we'll see what's going on in here. Obviously not getting gas because it's not staying running. Alright, let's see what's going on. Something's holding it down. How many turns out that was right here, this jet? We're at 1, about 2 turns. Maybe that's holding that on somehow. Doesn't look like it though. There's a jet in there. Getting the jet out of here. We'll see if that does anything. It looks like the main jet. Is that attached to the rod holding that in? Huh, look how long that is. Jeez. I think that was holding us back there. Oh yeah. There we go. we're in. Alright. Doesn't look too dirty in there. Kind of hard to tell. Oh, it's not too bad. Doesn't look like it was getting any gas though. There's 0 gas in there. So I wonder if that needle was stuck. Take a look. There's the needle right there. Right in there. I wonder if that's stuck in there. We will find out right now. It wasn't stuck. It's really odd. There's absolutely no gas in here. Really strange. I think that's clogged right here. So if we look in here by the seat, yeah, the seat's all clogged in there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's kind of hard to tell. It's all clogged. See that little hole? We'll blow through that and see if we can unclog that. There's definitely something lodged in here. It looks like a little worm or something. So I'm putting my gloves back on for this. Let's see if this thing comes off of here. Let's see what's in here. Oh, there's a bee in there. Look at that. What the heck? It's like there's a wasp nest. Wow. He's all curled up in there. That's crazy. Let's see if I can dig him out. There he is. That little guy was in there. Well, that's why I wasn't getting gas. And there's a bunch of other crap in there too. Looks like his head's in there. Look at that, all packed full of stuff. Well, that's why that wasn't working. It was just packed full of stuff. So let's get that cleaned out. All right, we got that passageway all cleared out. We're just cleaning out the seat now. A little bit of sandpaper, 800 grit. Taking off that sticky gas substance in there. Work that a little bit, and then we'll come back and clean out the rest of the carb. All right, there wasn't a whole lot to clean out, just that passageway and that one right there. So that's all cleaned out. Let's put this thing back together and see if she runs without any choke. Carb is cleaned out. Get the gas hooked up. Pretty good. The choke is flipping back on every time I adjust it, so we need to get something to work there for the choke. Otherwise, it seems like it's gonna be running pretty good. All right, so we got the choke hooked up. You can see in there. I had to drill a bigger hole for the bolt to fit in there, but that's all hooked up. And now when you hit the lever, let's see, got it right here. You can see the choke lever's moving. So that's working. And then the throttle, I got hooked up. This rod right there, going up and down. So when you hit the throttle, now you can see it's working. So everything is hooked up now. Gotta get this oil changed here. Take the plug out. It's gonna come pouring out of there. Ooh, that is black. Yeah, she's a little black. A little thin too. Definitely needed to be changed. Going to put in some 10W40. Let's take a peek in the transmission here. So the drain is way at the bottom. This is where you fill it up. And usually on these, you fill it up until it starts pouring out of here. Same with this one. You can see there's actually a fill right here, I believe. And there's one at the top too on this one. And there's a drain on the back of it down here. A couple different spots, you can check it. That might be for a pin. But let's check this one first, differential. And see if there's any fluid in there. Hopefully nothing pours out. Let's see if it's all the way up. Take a light and we'll check that out. Oh yeah, there's some in there. Not a whole lot. Let's see. I'll do a little dipstick check here. Oh yeah. There's plenty in there. It's all the way up. It's hard to see it. So that checks out. There is transmission fluid in it. But at least there's some oil in there. You don't want to run it dry. Alright, let's check this one out. I think you fill it up to this mark right here. Pretty sure. So it probably will pour out of here a little bit. Huh. See if there's anything in there. Doesn't look like a whole lot. Oh, there's some in there. That looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Then we've got the alright, then we've got the differential back here. See if there's any fluid in there. Oh yeah. That looks good too. Somebody checked the fluids on this thing. Alright, so down here, underneath the rototiller here, we're gonna check that one right here. I had no idea the whole thing lifted up, so I guess we can show you guys. Let's see if we can get this off. See if anything's in there. Oh yeah, lots of fluid in there. That looks good too. So everything checks out. Everything's lubed up. Alright, so it runs pretty good. We just have to get the carb adjusted correctly. And we gotta get this belt on the front here. So you can see the belt goes from there to there. Not really sure how you get this on, but we'll find out here. I don't think it's too tight. Oof. Pinch my finger pretty good. Alright, let's see if the rototiller is working. Alright, we just got a brand new battery for it. $60 it was. So let's get this hooked up. Alright, made it out to the land. Let's see what she can do. come along for a ride on the Jim Dandy. So what we want to do, put your foot in the brake here. This is the brake for the engine. I usually just go like that. before starting it, and then fires right up. And so back to the left on the shifter, that should be a slow gear. Back to the right, a little bit faster. We'll do fast this time. We'll get the roller shutter on there. That's already done. Pretty fun to ride. Probably do need a new belt for the roller color. It's a pretty good job. This thing does a pretty good job mixing up that sand. Holy cow. Not too bad for a little tiller. The belt's getting a little bit stretched out here. It should be a little bit tighter. And that's why the tiller sometimes skips when it has too much pressure on it. But if we get a new belt, I think we'd be in business. Well guys, next video on this thing, I think we're going to try to attach the mower blade to it and try to cut some of this tall grass at the land. I purposely left it for this. So we'll have to test this thing out and just see what it can do. And then I want to plant some stuff in the field right here. You can see it's all tilled up now. All ready to go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video on the little mini Jim Dandy tractor with the attachments. Thing works pretty good and it moves pretty good. So I'm excited to use it in the future, and we'll use it for a couple projects. Definitely a handy little machine. Very cool. I like it a lot. It's really fun. We might have to restore this one. It's pretty cool. Thanks for watching guys. Thanks for subscribing. Stay tuned for the next one, and until next time, we are out.